Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Update People TV, your number one plug for the freshest gist, political hot takes, and inspiring stories from across Naija. I'm still your favorite though, your digital plug, your content sensei, your media machine, giving you as it is hot, that sweet blend of news and vibes. You just cannot get it anywhere else. Alright, buckle up because it be like say this week no dey dull for Nigerian politics at all.
It is not everything you must play politics. But let me say this. P2B, you were governor for 8 years in Anambra State. If you have finished all the jobs in 8 years, nobody will be talking about developing Anambra by now.
Starting off in Abia State, Governor Otti has thrown some serious shade at Deputy Speaker Benjamin Kalu, saying he's suffering from information deficiency syndrome. Ouch! He be like, say that would enter. Otti claims Kalu was terrified by what he called the organic love shown by the people of Aba and Umuahia, that genuine grassroots support you cannot simply get anywhere.
Believed that Aba could be recovered this much. Nobody believed that Aba could become the cleanest city in Southeast. Nobody could believe that we have these roads in Aba. All I can say is, may God be praised for Abia State. Your time has come. Your time has come. God is with you. I'm imagining what happens by the special grace of God after 5.5 years more. Don't be so.
You know that kind of genuine love that you cannot simply fake? That is what Alex Otti got when he visited Aba and Umuahia.
Come out publicly to berate the administration and myself, but I think I want to forgive him. So do I feel threatened? Absolutely no. But then, you know, people are different. I guess what happened was that he was a bit terrified with the kind of, because he was there in Aba, like you rightly mentioned. I think he was terrified with the kind of organic show of love that Aba people showed. And it was not in Aba, but also in Umuahia. I think it has a few challenges. One of them is what is described as hubris. And closely related to that challenge is also what I will, for want of a better word, describe as information deficiency syndrome. You know, where you are supposed to be in a place where you have information, but you don't have the real information. And I say this because sometimes when I see him describe himself as number 6, I say, okay, maybe there's a change, and I may not know. But according to the Protocol Act or Bill of 2000, the number 6 man should be the Deputy Senate President. But if you take out the Chief Justice of the Federation, then the Deputy Speaker can be number 6. But except if he has changed, I may not know. But that's a little part of the issue.
And then came the big statement, brace yourself, because anyone planning to come to Abia to write election results should also write their will. So says Governor Alex Otti.
Blows the whistle. You should go and pick up a form and begin to campaign. It's for Abia people to decide who will be their governor. Okay? So it's also important that the APC is talking about, which has leadership, should know that they are being demarketed in Abia State. But I'll call on our people to still hold their peace and be calm. We have managed in the last 2 years plus to keep this place peaceful. We should continue to maintain the peace. I've had some people around here say, oh, they must take over the state, they will write results. The only advice I have for them is that if they truly want to write results, they should write something else before that time. You know what it is? Their will. Because this is our state, nobody can intimidate us. But having said that, am I threatened? Absolutely no. Do I bother about that? Absolutely no. But I want us to maintain peace and decorum. Okay?
That's right. Governor Alex Otti did not hold back. And of course, this comes after Benjamin Kalu boldly declared that Alex Otti will never, I repeat, never get a second term. Clearly, Abia politics is heating up and we are only just getting started. Meanwhile, in Benue State, it's all good news. Coming straight out of the basket food of the nation. The Benue Juice Factory under the Benue Investment and Property Company BIPC has just completed its first test run, marking a major leap in the state's industrial transformation. This factory will create jobs, boost the state's internal revenue, and turn Benue's natural agricultural wealth into real, lasting economic opportunity. Officials also hinted that raw food items will no longer leave the state unprocessed, meaning Benue is moving from just farming to full-scale production. That's how you build an economy that truly works. over to Abuja, where things are getting so intense. There's growing mobilization ahead of a planned mass protest calling for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, set for Monday, October 20th, right at the Aso Rock Villa. Videos from today's market mobilization are already circulating online, showing real passion and determination among supporters. But here's the key message. This is not about politics, it's about justice and fairness, right?
People cannot do. God bless you. And they talk say, oh, go and pay the trial. Then they finish. They want to force him into a conviction. So that will be begging for pardon. You cannot, I'm not here to ask for pardon. You cannot jail a person who didn't commit a crime. Yes, sir. And then be asking us to ask for pardon. The people that needs to be arrested, tried, is Boko Haram, bandits, but most importantly, the international kidnappers that went to Kenya to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu. We must know them, they must be tried and jailed. Because they committed an international crime. That is our very simple message to you. Monday, 7 a.m., please. We have met the chairman and we have asked the chairman to also contact other chairmen that markets should close on Monday.
However, the National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, has publicly distanced itself from the protest. What is going on here? I thought they said NANS is fully involved. But right now, in a statement from its president, Olushola Oladoja, NANS may declare that they are not part of any politically motivated movement or protest. According to Olushola, whatever Mr. Sowore and his associates are planning is for their own political interests. Wow, could that be right? It has nothing to do with NANS, so he says. He also urged parents to caution their children, warning that some politicians may try to exploit students for selfish purposes. NANS also says its focus remains on education, youth development, peace and national unity, not partisan politics. Wise words indeed.
To address and clarify the misleading, malicious narrative currently circulating on social media platforms. The narrative firstly claimed that NANS is planning to organize or participate in so-called free Nnamdi Kanu protest slated for October 20th. We wish to state categorically and unequivocally that NANS is not and will not be part of any protest organized or influenced by Sowore or any other political motivated group or individual. The entire claim is false, mysterious and designed to drag the name of our noble association into political controversies that do not align with our mandate as a student body. As the umbrella body representing all Nigerian students, both home and abroad, NANS believes strongly in the role of law, due process, and peaceful engagement. We understand the matter concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a legal issue currently before a competent court of law, and it will therefore be inappropriate, unlawful, and irresponsible for NANS to take a partisan position or mobilize any form of protest on the matter before the judiciary. Whatever Mr. Sowore and his group are planning or doing is not for their own political interest and has absolutely nothing to do with NANS. We advise him and his co-traveler to stop using the name of NANS to give credibility to their political driving agenda. Our focus as a responsible student organization remains on education, youth development, peace and national unity, not partisan agitation. We therefore call on parents and guardians across the country to warn their children and warn not to be deceived or lured into joining any protest sponsored by greedy and self-serving politicians who do not mean well for the nation or the student community. These individuals exploit the vulnerability and energy of young people for personal gain while abandoning them when crisis erupts. We also urge the general public, the media and the security agency to disregard any publication or message claim that NANS is mobilizing for a protest related to Nnamdi Kanu or any other political motivated cause. Our focus is on constructive engagement, peaceful education advocacy, and developmental initiatives that will contribute meaningfully to the progress of our education system and the future of Nigerian youth. In conclusion, NANS remain a united law.
And finally, in the Federal Capital Territory, it's now Wike versus Peter Obi. Minister Wike has thrown a fresh jab saying, and I quote, "You ruled Anambra for 8 years. Compare your record with what I've done in just 2 years in the FCT." Now that's bold talk. A public comparison challenge. Who is up for moderating that debate?
Some people, because of politics. For example, I hear one of the social media presidential candidates went to one of the local authority area schools and was saying the government has abandoned public schools. In particular, his name is Mr. Peter Obi. It is not everything you must play politics. But let me say this. Peter Obi, you were governor for 8 years in Anambra State. If you have finished all the jobs in 8 years, nobody will be talking about developing Anambra by now. 8 years. Instead of developing Anambra, you took the money and put in the bank you have interest, Fidelity Bank. And why did you have problems with your successor? Anambra State had problems. The money was there to develop Anambra State. You only prefer profit and put the money for the development of Anambra State in the bank you have the largest share. So a profit will be coming and Anambra will be suffering. Mr. Peter Obi, we just came into office 2 years ago. We have not even stayed 4 years, but you stayed 8 good years. Compare 2 years in office of what we have done in FCT and compare 8 years in office in Anambra. Can you really say you love this country? Can you really say you love Anambra? Certainly not. If I were you, why not be quiet? Enough is enough. You cannot be president of Nigeria only when you go to one IDP. Oh, I want to go for a birthday party. I want to do my birthday party in IDP camp. Who is interested in all those things? Doing your birthday party in IDP camp does not make you to feel that you love Nigeria or you want to do anything for Nigeria. When you were governor, why didn't you do your birthday party in IDP camps? It's now you want to be president every day. I'm going to do my birthday with the next privilege. Who will you deceive? And that is
because with me, I would always be in one corner keeping my fingers crossed. Before we wrap it up, a quick but very important message. A very huge thank you to all our partners, sponsors and supporters who have stood by Update People TV over the years. Your engagement, investment and encouragement keep this show alive and growing. And if you're a brand, business or entrepreneur looking to advertise, collaborate or sponsor a segment, would love to work with you. Absolutely. We also offer digital and media services, from professional content creation and YouTube management to branding, digital training and strategic consulting. Let's build something amazing together. Send us a DM or email us directly to partner with Update People TV today. And that's where we wrap things up, my people. For today, from Abia's fiery politics to Benue's industrial rebirth and Abuja's ongoing activity, the Nigerian story keeps unfolding, and we'll be right here to keep you updated, informed and inspired.